What's going on, YouTube? What's going on, chat? Here for another Ninja Gato video. How's everybody doing? You doing good tonight? Well, your cat's back with another YouTube video. What's going on, Pete? Cheesy Bread Cat? Welcome back, welcome back. Alright, without further ado, we're going to talk about our boy. Our boy, Asmongold. He's catching some heat. Let's get into the tea because apparently it's getting buried. Getting buried. Ooh, not looking good for our boy. Alright, so let's get into it. It seems our boy Asmongold caught some strays because this article. There's an article written by Jacob Wolf and Hunter Cook that took a look at one of the charities that a lot of these streamers have been using. And it doesn't look good. It just doesn't look good. So, apparently, this nonprofit worked with a lot of the OTK people and did a huge charity fundraiser with them called Games for Love. So the whole premise behind this was, you know, we're all gamers, we love to game, and they wanted to bring gaming to hospitals and children, and you know, bring gaming to and that share the love of gaming with those that are in not a good situation. So they got together with this company to do fundraisers for this nonprofit. And this cat literally donated to this. I remember a stream with this company, this Games for Love. And it seems the Aswin crew, or the OTK crew, raised as much as 600,000. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money for this charity. So, which is good. Which is good. I mean, all money to charity is good. And this is run by the parent company called Softgiving, which has worked with a lot of streamers. They work to make it simple for them to integrate it into their streaming platform, and you know, make these charities happen. So they made a lot. They made a lot of money, and they are looking into, you know, into the math, and you know, here's the CEO, and giving a speech at the Boys and Girls Club Gala. The long story short of this is the percentage. So I'm just going to do find percent. In 2020 and 2021, Softgiving and those influencers raised 6.2 million in donations, and according to publicly available tax records, 2.6 of that, roughly 42%, went to Softgiving to cover its commission and its expenses, including influencer fees. Ouch. 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 Almost half of the money raised by this charity was held back, and a portion of that was given to influencers as fees. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. So if you guys don't remember, we on my channel, we did a charity to make a wish foundation. So, let's see here. Make a wish. What is their ratio? I think you can do what? Make a wish. Dollar percentage. Usually, like this, like having it come. Usually, when you give to a charity, they will flat out tell you how much of every dollar goes towards the funding. And I believe when we looked at Make-A-Wish and when we did our thing with them, I believe it was like 10% was Make-A-Wish overhead cut. Donate. Or what percentage? We'll ask that. What percentage of donation make a wish? And I did look into this. When I was choosing the charity that we as the Gatos were giving, I want to say it was like 10%. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, I remember, yep. Let's see. I want to say it was around 10%. I'm not finding it. I should have got it before stream, but I remember it being somewhere around that part. Which I mean is understandable because you have to, as a charity, withhold some funding to be able to operate, like be able to hold events, be able to cover your expenses, and you're obviously spending time and effort. Like, not everybody's doing it for free. Like, there's a cost. Like, if you want to host an event, like a gala, and have it at a convention center, that's going to cost you money. And that's not going directly to the families that you're giving money to. So, I mean, it was a huge thing that Softgiving was doing. And it just feels gross. It feels gross. Like, I get it from the streamer perspective that they're like, hey, this has a cost to us. Can you help us out? But it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good because usually when you're giving to a streamer like you did with me, I'm not getting a cut. I'm not getting a cut. And I don't expect a cut. Like, when we did our charitable Make-A-Wish drive, I wasn't expecting to get any money out of that. In fact, I wanted you guys to donate directly so that Twitch didn't get it, credit for it. Like, or Twitch didn't have their hand on it. And it just doesn't feel good knowing that 42% of Softgiving was held back. Like, almost half. And then, yeah, this is some juicy drama because I myself donated to this. I donated to this cause. I remember this OTK drive, and like it was like Aspen, it was like Esvan, it was like Maya, and then like a bunch of animals and things. Like it was like a week-long thing. And the fact that almost half of it got consumed, and that those influencers had fees does not. It just doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. And in fact, Asman was catching some heat about it, and this was him blowing it off midstream.
It makes sense. My name's Nobody. Check my previous messages, please.
So this is somebody poking at this, and they're like, "Oh, Nobody." And
I got a story for you. I don't care. What are you talking to me? I'm banning you. Get the fuck out of here.
A lot of people were going into his chat and linking the story.
Mod should have banned you already.
Linking the story. So if you go to Asman's chat and you type in the author's name, I don't give a fuck.
It makes sense.
You type in the author's name, Jacob Wolf, like, it's already blocked. Like, the OTK crew is working overtime to bury this. Which I was shocked. I found out about this via livestream fails, the subreddit livestream fails. And if you guys didn't already know, that subreddit pretty much is an OTK subreddit. Like, Miskif has made it no secret that he pays the mods and the admins, or no, the mods of that subreddit. He gives them kickbacks. Like, he's made it no secret. Like, and that's part of the reason that OTK, you know, because everybody knows LSF is a good way to get viewership and gain notoriety. Like, that's part of the reason Code Migo blew up, is she was featured on LSF in her early content. And then after being featured in there, like, she blew up the next day. And she took off from there. So, I saw this on LSF and I was shocked that the mods allowed this to stay there. So, what are my thoughts on this? I feel like this was streamers, like, I know they're busy, but they need to do their due diligence. If they're going to put their brand and their name on something, they need to know what percentage is going to, you know, the charity, how much they're keeping, how much is actually making it to the benefactors, you know. And I don't think a influencer fee is good. Do you remember what he was talking about a few weeks ago, and the retro guy that did exactly, Chava, exactly. He literally was having a field day raking over another streamer over the coals for charity fraud. Like, he made so much content out of that. Here we have another story that literally would be the same style of content that he would have, and he's shutting it down and making it disappear. It just doesn't feel good. So, yeah, my thoughts are, like, the streamers, they really need to do better due diligence when they work with a non-profit like this and not get... Like, I don't feel like 42% is a good number. Like, I want to see 80% plus. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen Susan G. Komen, right? Percent to benefactors. Oh, it didn't always used to be there. It didn't always used to be this high. Like, Susan G. Komen back in the day, like, was taking a lot of heat because it was more like in 30% range was actually going to research. And people are like, why are we putting on pink ribbons if it's just feeding a company and not a non-profit? I'm surprised to see that it's 80 cents of every dollar now. Okay. Let's do Make-A-Wish. It just keeps on coming up with 97. Could have sworn it was like 90-10. Could have sworn it was 90-10. I'll find it out later on the Discord. But I did check it. So that was my conclusion, is that these streamers, they need to do their research. They need to realize that, you know, their brand is being put on with this company that they're working for. 42% is not a good number. I would have never worked with any non-profit that's that high. And 2, I don't think an influencer fee should be a thing unless the influencer incurred costs to do their events and stuff, and it far exceeded what they were bringing in. Because like Like that's the thing is the communities supporting these streamers are supporting them and giving our wallets out because we feel like our streamer is going out of their way and donating time and energy towards these causes. And if that's the case, yes, we are very excited to help them and help them with their cause. I am not excited to help them with their cause if they're getting a freaking kickback. Like, that doesn't feel good. That doesn't feel good. Do I think they should get canceled for this? No. I don't think they should be canceled about it, but it is a stain on, that shirt. Not that there's not a lack of stains on that shirt, but uh, I don't know. I just wanted to bring you guys this news, and there's literally no one's talking about this because this group has some influence, and they don't want to ruffle some feathers, I guess. But I saw it, and I wanted to talk about it. I wanted to talk about it because I directly donated to this cause, and it doesn't feel good that only 42% or 42% got taken, and then 42 part of that 42 got consumed by the streamer. Does not feel good. So this cat just wanted to talk to you guys about it. I want to be transparent, get your guys' thought, ruffle those feathers. This is something that needs to be talked about. Yeah, this is baloney in my opinion. Asmon should know better. That is true, Chava. That is true. I will agree with that. So, but yeah, this cat's making a YouTube video about it because I wanted to talk about it. Doesn't feel good. Doesn't look good, Asmon. Does not look good. OTK, XQC, and the rest of the crew. He's always like, I know about this stuff. Yeah, he does play the know-it-all pretty good. He does play the know-it-all pretty good. But we have seen him learn some hard lessons, and this is another hard lesson. Is all of this is public record. It will be known. Like, this is public record. These are non-profits. They have to disclose their financials. I guess that's what happens when you don't know about it. True, Chava. But and yeah, we have some streamers in chat. So if you work with a charity, I highly recommend you look into what their overhead cut is, and don't be a dick. Don't take a kickback out of your community, because your community wanted you to benefit that nonprofit and not your own pocket. So there we go. That's my thought. Hey, Chunky. Welcome, Chunky. You just came at the end of our video, but that's okay. Long story short, Chunky, do your research. If you're a streamer, don't work with a company that's going to take 42% of your donations, and it's not going to look good for you if out of that 42% there's influencer fees. Not going to look good. Not going to look good. So, alright guys, that's the tea, that's the drama, and we'll call it that. So, thank you everybody, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye YouTube! Like, comment, subscribe. I need more viewers on Kick and Twitch. Love you.